2022. 3 weeks from Christmas. Let's make some money, Sonny! Well, I worked last night. Tell you what, got all these crazy incentives. $144 incentive between Wednesday and Friday. The question is, did anybody care? I know I didn't really care because, you know, who knows if you're going to get paid for them. Now, every delivery I did yesterday was all in the same zone, though. I did get credit for. I actually got paid $12 on the incentive last night. But all night long, it was reading wrong. But at the end of the night, they paid me for it. So, you know, I almost called them. It was only over $4. So, that's the only reason why I probably didn't call. I just can't get worked up about $4. It's just not who I am. But I ended up getting a $12 incentive. So I picked up my first delivery yesterday at 3:43. No, I'm sorry, 3:39. And I dropped my last delivery off at 8:43. So just over 5 hours. You know, I guess maybe, I don't think I waited even 5 minutes for that first delivery. And then I did have the app on afterwards a little bit just to see what would come in. Nothing did. So I worked 5.5 hours. As long as I didn't work over 6, we're good, right? So yeah, yesterday I made $30 a delivery and $30 an hour. And that's all you can ask for. Let's talk about it. I had to pick up some signs for work, right? So I also got paid to go all the way to St. Louis and all the way back. It's just the way it works. Right on, right on, right on. Just that probably pays for my gas all weekend. So, right on again. So, I was kind of close to Chesterfield. Obviously, it was in the afternoon. So, I just headed straight there. And I started out with like a $24.63 delivery. Followed up by a $27 delivery. Followed up by a $35 delivery. Followed up by a $33 delivery. Followed up by a $29 delivery. Followed up by $18.68 delivery. But by then, I'd already got paid twice on that incentive. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Plus, it had slowed down. I mean, at one point last night, I probably had 30 deliveries on my phone. At the end of the night, it was slow. So, like the last 3 weekend days in a row, I mean, after 8 o'clock, it's about over, which is okay. That doesn't bother me. After I delivered at 8:43, I did leave the app on as I was driving home. There is 2 ways for me to go home, and I took the fastest way just because how slow it was. And yeah, 2 $13 deliveries on the screen. One was 10 miles. So yeah, there was never no chance of me going to get those, even though I was so close to $200. God, I would have liked to make 200 yesterday, but I ended up making 181. Maybe if one of those would have been 19 or 20, I would have thought about it. But yeah, they were both 13 something. I think by the end of the time, by the time I just looked at app timeout, they were 16, but still not worth doing. So I didn't even think about doing them, and those were the only 2 deliveries that were on the screen. I ended up stopping on the way home to get something to eat, so I didn't even test out down south here where I live. I didn't test out my hometown zone, so I don't know what they would have had, but you know, who knows. So yeah, another great day. Right on $30.30. That's my big incentive right now because I'm not getting any incentives. I got all those silly, crazy weekday incentives, but nothing for this weekend again. I got a stupid advanced auto part delivery incentive, $7. I mean, I would consider doing it if I ever got one. I've never even been offered one, as far as I know. And then I also got some kind of stupid Sam's Club delivery that I didn't get paid on the last time. So why would I even think about doing that? $15 between 2 and 4, that kind of, yeah. If it was supposed to pick up before 2 or supposed to deliver after 4, or you know what, I'm not considering that. Just like I don't consider the morning incentives. Like last night, I thought getting paid on the night incentives were 50-50. And I ended up getting paid for them. And it also, without that incentive, I would have been a little bit under $30 on the delivery part. Way over $30 on the hourly part, but under $30 on the delivery part. But with the incentives, it was right at 30. So, appreciate it, right? And that's why we almost got to look at these incentives now as bonus, and that's, like, don't expect them, because God knows if they're going to pay you or not. They used to almost, back in the day, look for any way to pay you. Now it's gone the other route. They look for any way not to pay you. So it is what it is. So right on. All shopping deliveries, no curbside. Right on again. I did have 2 deliveries, 2 separate deliveries with 2 cases of, one had 2 cases of 32 bottles of water, and one had 2 cases of 40 bottles of water. And I think I even had another delivery that had another case of water. And maybe that's why they're all available. You know what I mean? And they all went to houses. I did not deliver to an apartment at all yesterday. Yeah, I hate cases of water. I'm like everybody else, but it's not that big a deal when it goes to a house. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. It's just not. So, sometimes you got to be willing to do the deliveries that other people won't do. That's a big part of whether you're going to make $25 an hour or $30 an hour. Maybe, because you should look at the items. My next video is going to be probably, I'm going to make a shopping tip delivery soon. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but soon. And one of the tips will be, make sure you look at the items. Make sure you look at the size of the order. Don't make your decision based on that. Just look and see what it is. Because sometimes it'll be a really big roll of paper towels. Like 10 rolls of paper towels. Who cares? Sometimes if there's alcohol involved, it'll be cases of beer or cases of soda. Yeah, no big deal. It's not always 4 cases of water or 2 cases of water. My two cases twice. And then I think I had another case too. I'm pretty sure. So I know what's up with people ordering water in December, like 2 cases. Why would anybody order 80 bottles of water all at once? I guess because they know they're getting it delivered. That kind of makes sense. But the only thing I say about it is looking at the items can be important. Because like if you see a shopping order that pays $30-something and somebody hasn't snatched it up in like a minute, there's probably a reason. It probably goes to an apartment. There's probably some cases of water on it, something like that. And then you got to make a decision based on, is it the 3rd floor or the 1st floor? Stuff like that. You definitely want to look for apartment, if it's apartment 2 or apartment 3, like apartment 201 or apartment 301 or something like that. That's 100% for sure. You got to check that out. Or 1300, is it apartment 1300 or apartment 3300? That's all signs it could be on the 3rd floor. And I do 3rd floor deliveries sometimes. Let me say that. If it's 8 items, I don't care. The thing is, I don't like to make 2 trips. If it pays $40, I'll make 2 trips. It is what it is. This big fat guy will do that. We'll go up 3 flights of stairs twice if it's worth the money. Don't want to. Don't want to for sure. But that's not. I will do it. I will do deliveries other people won't do because I like that money. And 5 minutes after you're done, you don't even remember. You know what I mean? So another good night. Didn't even start till after 3 o'clock. Did a work thing while I was in the middle of it. And then made 30 and 30. So yeah, it's different out here. I mean, 2 months ago, yeah, if I would have got a $144 incentive between Wednesday and Friday, I would have moved heaven and earth and risked my job maybe to get that done. Not really, but close enough to get that done. That presently, I got a $144 incentive. It didn't even work Wednesday or Thursday at all. You know, yeah, I don't care.